Finally, I was having some interruptions with the internet. Okay, I just left Van Quig Coin and Bullion. I purchased some coins. I also, previously about a month ago, I sent in coins to CAC. We already got those back, already revealed those. I sent in coins to PCGS then. Still haven't heard from that. I just sent in another 6 or 7 more coins to PCGS today. And plus I brought 9 more coins to send into CAC. In doing so, when I purchased some coins at Simon's today, I took 2 of those new coins that I purchased. I'm sending those into CAC as well. So literally I have 22 coins being processed right now, either through PCGS or CAC. So really awesome outturn coming up soon. What's up, Sunny Guns? Wow. Yep, I'm really happy. So I'm this summer from doing traditional videos. I've just been really busy, just painting non-stop. It's been a really good year, very good year. I really needed this because I've been in a downward trend for 3 years. Things are doing really good on my end, making lots of money. So I figured I'm going to reinvest into coins and just have an amazing, I'm going to be a rock star at the end of this. I'm just going to have a lot of coins for sale when I'm ready to get back into doing that stuff. Recently found your channel and subbed. All right, sounds awesome. Indigo Demon, sounds awesome, man. Appreciate it. I've been really slow producing content. I've just been really busy. I wish I could be more consistent with people. I really wish I could. I just need to concentrate on one thing at a time. But understandably, you know, the price of silver is going up. Are we buying? Are we selling? It is a great idea. It's a very smart idea to take a break. So basically, I want to tell you guys a little bit of my story last winter. It was really slow for business-wise, for painting. And so when I went to those coin shows and I sold a lot of coins, a lot of silver coins, gold coins, numismatic coins, I wasn't buying back so much. And what the dealers say is if you don't buy, you die, right? So I'm making up for that right now. So when I'm making the money, I'm buying those coins. I'm trying to get more inventory. It's just gonna work out accordingly the way I planned it. I'm just very excited. I need to be excited about coins. I love this stuff very much. Like as soon as I walked into that shop, I had a smile on my face. I was so happy to see him. And it just brings me back. I just had to take the day off today. I'm really happy to go shopping and buying some really cool coins. I'll explain what I bought. Like literally, this Indian head set, 1889, mint state 64 red brown in an NGC holder, and it's like flame red on one side. And I'm like, Simon, I think I owned that coin and I sold it to somebody, and I think they sold it to you, and I'm buying it back. It's crazy. It happens a lot. We have really cool coins, and they just make that circle around back to yourself. The same thing happened with Steve. Like I bought a really awesome French coin from him, 1895 French, some franc. It was awesome. He ended up buying it back from me. So we love our coins. It just goes back and forth. Oh gosh, this road construction, I hate it, man. It's terrible. What am I looking for? I'm trying, I told Simon, I want to fill this empty box of PCGS full of coins by the end of summer. So now that I got 3, I need to get 17 more. I'm planning on going to the coin show Sunday in St. Paul, June 20th. So on Friday, I'm going to deposit another check from work. Gonna pull some cash out, and I'm gonna make an appearance. I think it's gonna be pretty fun. Basically, I'm just be looking for really high-end stuff, something that might be on the higher end of that grade spectrum. Really nice PQ surfaces, it doesn't matter what the denomination is. I'm not very biased on it, as long as it's something really, really neat that I think a buyer would be very interested in. And that's the thing, you know, people aren't really like interested in like Franklin so much, but when it's got the CAC sticker on it, who knows? It might be pretty good. I've had literally a 1956 Type 1 proof cameo, proof 67 plus. I've had that for probably 5 years. Sending that in, and who knows? We'll see if it gets the green bean. The second opinion, from what Simon says, pretty much it's a go on everything. So I'm really, really happy that we have a better, let's see, hypothesis on this next submission for CAC. Yeah, it's really awesome. So hey, so anybody got any questions for me? It's nice to see you guys in the chat. I know my channel's been kind of going. Sorry. You know, I think what I'll do is like once a week, I'm just going to do a live stream and just talk about some stuff for a while. Because I understand people are very, very busy. They're working a lot of hours, and then when they got some downtime, they're going to the lake. It just happens. I might as well just take a hiatus from doing traditional videos on YouTube for a little bit. I'll be back in September, guaranteed. I personally, mentally just need to take a break from YouTube, but at the same time, I'm very happy about being where I'm at in my life and buying coins. It's just a great satisfaction. That's all I can really say. I just think it's a great way to spend my money and invest, and it's just I love to actually be at those coin shows and talk to other people and listen to their stories and listen to see what they're looking for, because I'm kind of in that same boat. It takes time, it takes money to do what I'm doing, right? But I've heard a lot of these PCGS submissions, they're not taking as long as they once were. Probably a month, maybe 2 months. My submissions are a little more complex because I have a conservation on one of my coins, and B, I have VAM searching on some other coins. So it may take a little bit longer than just straight grading all my coins. You know, I can't see chat. It's small, but hi. Well, it's nice to see you, Joseph Lopez. What's up? Lopez. Yeah, I know I'm driving, and I gotta make sure I'm paying attention to the road. So yeah, got a short haircut now. I'll probably roll it back out in the fall, but literally it was so hot outside. I think I forgot to change my filter on my furnace. I burned up my capacitor, so my air conditioning wasn't working. Ordered a new part, put the new part in, didn't fit properly. It was running, and then it fell and short-circuited my circuit board. So yesterday, it was about 100 degrees, and we didn't have air conditioning. So my buddy came over, and I'm getting that circuit board replaced. It's about $250. It is what it is. I made a goof. I installed it incorrectly. It is what it is. I try to do FYI as much as I can through the aid of my buddy that is a professional at HVAC. But yeah, it was hot. But we're so glad we had the thunderstorm that came through, and it cooled down. Gives us some time to get that fixed. Have you guys ever experienced something like that on a hot day where your air conditioning just stops working? I mean, let me know. I mean, what's it say? It's crazy stuff. But that's what happened to me. I don't have air conditioning in this truck. I've been too busy. I can't even take this in to get it fixed. I don't care. I'll wait till fall until I got a downtime, and I'll get it fixed. I don't care. I'll sweat. I love getting sweaty, you know. It's good for you. It's like a mobile sauna. But anyway, there's a couple coin shops I used to go to a lot, and I just don't anymore, because here on YouTube, I want to promote Simon Van Quay Coins and Bullion. He's the best guy around. in my opinion, locally, the best coin shop around. You know, he's got the greatest coins. I go to these other coin shops, prices are a little out of range, you know, and they have the same inventory over and over again. That means their prices are too high, they're not moving their stuff, they're not getting more inventory in. And unfortunately, I'm friends with all these people. I don't like feeling like that, but that's just my honest to God truth. You know, I need really nice stuff from now on. I've learned how to shop, but it's here's the other cool thing. I was offering to volunteer for a little bit up at the shop there. He said, yeah, that's fine. You know, in the winter, like once a week, I need to learn these behind the scenes sort of things, the boring stuff, you know, your spreadsheets and all that other stuff. But the cool thing is I like to just sit there and watch an appraisal being done firsthand. I won't talk, but I'll just observe. I need to see that stuff. I need sort of an apprenticeship style learning experience. That's how I got so good at painting. I was in an apprenticeship for 5 years. That's how I got so good at doing this. And so that's just the way I learn, is by observing certain things that need to be done that I just don't normally see. So it's just a great, fantastic opportunity on my end to have that opportunity to learn. So when I want to hang up the paintbrush, I'm done doing this for the rest of my life. I'm very confident in myself that I have the knowledge and the know-how and the platform to do a coin shop for myself. That's the goal. Honestly, that's just me. And that's what's against me as being a content creator doing coins, is that that's not my main job. That's the only thing. But it doesn't mean I don't know enough. The thing is, I love the coins themselves. I love the coins. I just, the surface quality, the grade, the VAMs, the varieties, I love that stuff very, very much. I got a mini split on order for living area. Okay. I can't read really long questions here. Awesome, great goal. Yes. That's my goal. I just think it's a very smart, wise thing to do. I don't want to risk like getting rid of this, because honestly, painting, a lot of people don't understand what painting is. You think I'm just rolling walls. No, it's everything. Like, tons of money doing it, and I don't care what I charge, because we've had a slow winter. My prices went up. Phone calls are coming in. I advertise. I got my van. I got brand new T-shirts. Has everything. I got my brand new business cards on the way. You know, phone calls are just going nuts. If they don't go with my bid, I move to the next job. BBB, bigger, better deal. That's me. I flip a switch in my head. When it's paint season, I flip that switch. I'm not the coin guy no more. I'm greedy. I want your money. That's me. You know. Because, you know, I have a great reputation. I have one of the best skills out there. I can do everything, exteriors and interiors and all that other stuff. Boring to you guys, yes, but that's just me. I wish that, you know, I could have a painting channel, but I just know people don't like that stuff. So if I was in an automotive industry and I was really good at that'd be a totally different game-changing sort of style for content. But that's just, no. Coins is my real passion. That's something I'm always going to be doing. Mini split on the AC unit. Oh, yeah. But, you know, my house is really well insulated, so it really wasn't that bad. We just go in the basement, and it's plenty cool down there. But today the high is like 65. It's about 59 degrees. It's like September weather. Well, yeah, you know, I promise, you know, I'm just gonna hoard a bunch of coins, and I'll just do posts for a little bit, but then I'm just gonna launch a bunch of awesome content right around Labor Day, somewhere like that, because this is gonna be a coin show. I've already made my for Earl Brown 3 and Roseville. So it's gonna be a lot of footage on that. Yeah. You're hired when it gets to cooler, yeah, in Arizona, yeah. I probably wouldn't want to paint in the summer in Arizona. No way. But it gets slow up here in Minnesota. It gets slow in the winter. I don't know. But sometimes it's a cycle. I've had like literally 7 really good winters in a row, then all of a sudden you get 3 really bad ones. So you got about a 70% chance you're gonna have a good winter. That's why you got to make the money and save it and put it away. And I don't, you know, I learned how to manage and budget, and I learned how to cut the stuff, cut the SHIT out of my life, and not spend so much. Get rid of streaming services, anything I don't have. Change insurance companies, save more money, make more money, put it away, put more money into investing, into coins, into my 401k and all my other stuff from Edward Jones. That's the way to go. 100 degrees in Arizona, but it's dry heat, you know? When it's 92 here and it got 90% humidity, it's like sitting in a sauna. You're just dripping. Yep, that's pretty good. I swear I lost like 4 pounds yesterday because it was so hot. I just look at the definition of my arms, it's crazy. My face too. I just rolled the windows up in sweat yesterday. I didn't care. All right. Well, it was a good chat. It was a good chat. I just love the coins. Yeah, he gave me a NGC box. Now they can fit in there instead of putting PCGS and NGC boxes. Here's my other one. This one I want to fill this thing up. I have a 3-cent proof nickel in there, but I'm gonna wait until I get a bunch of coins back from PCGS or whatever. It's going to be an amazing video, but like again, it takes time and money for these things to come in. I figure if every month I'm sending stuff in to get graded or submitted to CAC on a consistent basis, I will have reveals more often. That's what I want. So even if it's like 5 coins at a time, 10 coins at a time, that's perfect. I don't need to wait until I got 20 coins to send in. So it's just gonna be a lot of fun. I just saw a hawk with a squirrel in its talons. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, the other day, home from my mother-in-law's place, Maple Grove, I saw a bear and a cub. I've never seen a bear in my entire life, and that was on my birthday. Crazy. I've never seen one physically in Minnesota my entire life. I've only seen them on trail cams. So, all right. Well, you guys have a good one. I'm almost home. I'll see you on the next video. Have a good one.